his opponent wearing silver, also weighing in at 141 pounds, from Oxnard, California, Javier Pelos Garcia.
Joining us on this interview, bro. Thank you very, very much.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. We understand you're a busy man. Well, first of all, I want you to let everybody know, who is Pelos Garcia? Who is Javier Pelos Garcia?
Damn, that's a good question. I haven't been asked that in a long time, probably never. So to answer that is, I'm a very calm guy. I'm calm. Yet when it's something that I love, for example, fighting, you know, I'm a calm guy, but when it comes to fighting and I'm in the pit, I'm in the ring, I'm in there with anybody, you know, it's a kill or be killed type of thing, you know, with me. You know, I give it all, I give it 100%, and it's not Mr. Nice Guy anymore. You have to really really want to kill the person, your opponent. It's a whole different story, you know. Outside of the gym, outside of boxing, you know, I like comedy, you know. I like to be a funny dude. I like to joke around. I like to mess around. I don't like to take life too serious because you know, I like to enjoy my life, and I like to be happy, and I think laughter brings out happiness in anybody. I was born and raised, you know, I was born in Ventura. I was raised, you know, practically here in Oxnard. I lived in the valley for about, you know, I could say about good 5 to 10 years maybe. But you know, the rest of my life I've lived here in Oxnard, you know, and I was raised here.
Have you always trained at the Robert Garcia's gym or anywhere? Have you always been connected with Robert Garcia?
I started training. In the valley for about a year before my family moved over here to Oxnard, and then after that, that's when my grandpa decided to, you know, really dedicate himself with me, Mikey, my brother, you know, David, and my other cousin at the time. You know, when we all decided, we all trained as a group, and then, you know, little by little we started coming up and started putting our own names out there, you know, besides Robert and Fernando Vargas. I started fighting at, I believe it was like around 11 or 12, because it was in the valley, and I did about a year, a little bit over a year over there. So you know, I loved it, you know, when I started training, you know. When I got here to Oxnard, that's when I really took it serious, because, you know, I was on the side of my grandpa and Robert.
Did you always want to be a boxer growing up?
No, I did not always want to be a boxer growing up. I really didn't know what I was going to be when I was growing up. I was a kid, you know. I pretty much got into it because of my mom told me, I was playing soccer at the time, and my mom told me that I had to play another sport if I didn't do soccer anymore, or I would have to work, and I didn't want to work. So I was a kid, you know, so I didn't know I didn't have to, you know. But from then I chose boxing. She gave me the choice of boxing, you know, baseball and football and all the other teams, and I decided to do boxing.
Personally, I have a hard time getting up to go to work every morning, bro. Right. I'm curious. Yeah. What drives you to wake up in the morning and start training? Yeah.
I love what I do. You know. You know, and I know this journey in boxing isn't forever. So, you know, I appreciate every moment that I have because I know it's not going to be for a long time, forever. You know. You actually feel bad for people that don't do what they love. You know, because. There's a lot of people out there who wake up, like you said, wake up every morning, you know, hating their job, or not wanting to wake up, or not wanting to do anything. So I think I'm a lucky guy right now, you know, especially because, you know, I'm a professional athlete. I call myself a professional athlete. Not a lot of people can, you know. 5 years from now, if I'm not fighting anymore, I see myself maybe finishing up school, or, you know, in the middle of finishing up school. I really want to go back to school. I had gone back to school, then, you know, again, you know, I had another son, which kind of stalled me a little bit. Plus, I got a BKB deal with DirecTV, and you know, like I've told a lot of people, you know, I'm not gonna. School's always gonna be there for me, you know, and I will go back to school. But this deal that I got with BKB DirecTV is not, you know, it's once in a lifetime. Not a lot of people are gonna get the deals that I got, the deal that I got. So you know, I'm taking advantage of it, and I'm holding off on school. But hopefully from then, you know, I love personal training people, and I plan to get certified in personal training. That way I can motivate some of you guys, motivate some people that need to lose weight, people that need to fight, people that want to become, you know, something being an athlete in boxing, you know, those kinds of things. But that's pretty much what I'll do. I really thought about it, and personal training is something that I really want to invest my time in. Be yourself. That's all I gotta say. Be yourself, and don't be embarrassed to do things that others won't. You know, if it's running down the street, you know, I remember as a kid, when I was a kid, I was actually embarrassed to run in the street. I don't know why. You know, I was just embarrassed. I wasn't used to it. As time went by, I learned to not be embarrassed to do things that others won't, which is, you know, whatever it is, you know. So stay focused, believe in yourself. You know, that's the most important thing that you can actually do for yourself. Believe in yourself, and stay focused, and always have a goal. If you have a goal, I've always said this: aim for the stars. If you don't make it to the stars, you'll land on top of the world. So you know, it'll get you somewhere. If you try, if you stay focused, and you stay dedicated and consistent in what you do with whatever it is. It could be, you know, school, football, baseball, running, whatever it is, you know, boxing. Keep that goal in mind, and don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Like I said, aim for the stars, and if you don't make it to the stars, you'll land on top of the world.
The fucking motivation.
The motivation is to keep that. The motivation is to keep this right here. You know, the more I see it, the more responsible I feel to keep this. You know, the more privileged I feel to have this. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people can say they have this.